How's it going? The wait for the grandbaby continues. Still live here at the hospital. As you can tell, I'm drained and wore out. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever just hit the thumbs up. Make sure if you're not subscribed to Pop Pops Gaming, subscribe. Not only am I a gaming channel, I do family events, life events. That's why it's called Pop Pops Gaming. I do everything. It's not just about slots, sports, things like that. We do road trips, gaming, life events. This is a life event. My granddaughter is in labor. Not my granddaughter, I'm sorry. My daughter is in labor with my grandson. And I did a live earlier and I had quite a few trolls, so I didn't let the live last very long. Um, People were coming in and asking if I was rich, and had actually had someone coming in and ask if I was going to bite the umbilical cord off. So there wasn't no mods up and around yet. And then Valerie came in, so I modded her, and Tracy Ford came in and I modded her to kind of help out because I mean they were coming in quite a bit. This is supposed to be set on subscriber only mode, so I don't know how I was getting the trolls I was getting. Um, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I got woke up at 4 o'clock. Um, to my daughter calling saying I'm on my way to the hospital. Contractions are 5 minutes apart, and all of a sudden my wife hollers, "We're having a baby." And of course, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, "We're having a baby? What? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" And then I just wasn't fully awake. We pulled out of our driveway about 4:20. Got here about 5 o'clock. She's went since we've been here. She's went from dilated to a 6 to an 8. Our time, it is now almost 8:30. So um, there's quite a few people in the delivery room now. I was in the delivery room with them all, but now I'm in the waiting room because now there's quite a few. My side of the family's in there, his side of the family's in there. You know, I mean, there's just I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. There's just too much going on. And if you watch my live stream, I posted a little bit earlier. I got up to the monitor where it showed his heartbeat and all that. Now that it's daylight, there ain't as many trolls coming in. Thank God. But my thing is supposed to be set up on subscriber only mode, so I don't know. I mean, they had to end up subscribing to get on there, so it bumped my subscribers just in 19 minutes by about 10 subscribers. So, but she's dilated to an 8. Once we get to a 9, they've been asking who all's going to be in the room when she delivers, and she was naming off names. I'm like, I made it perfectly clear I'm not going to be in there. I'll be out in the waiting room. I have 8 kids. Yeah. Might have used to change her butt, but I don't want to see her having a kid. You know what I'm saying? And but anyway, I'm just extremely wore out. We've been here a little over 4 hours now. Still no baby yet, but I have the I've got the bet. We're all taking little side bets. No money involved or anything. We're just taking bets of what time she'll have her. She'll have him. I got between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. It's about 8:30 now. My brother called a while ago. He says 9:15. My wife's got between 8:30 and 9. So we'll see. I'm just excited about it. It's another chapter in our life. Now I'm going to have to upgrade one of my Pop Pop shirts because one of my Pop Pop shirts has my other two grandkids' names on it. So now I'm going to have to upgrade the new name. His name is going to be Ryan. It's spelled Rian. And for his middle name, my first name is James, just in case some of you guys don't know that. My first name is James. His name is going to be Ryan James. So, but anyway. Well, I'm sure it does, Ben. It's supposed to smell like cat food. Has it been eating catnip, maybe? We're in here talking about a labor and delivery, and you're here talking about a cat. So, apparently, you're trolling. So, scroll up, buddy. There's not much for you here to talk about. But anyway, we did have some breakfast. She's just really wore out and tired. Yesterday when we were at the baby shower, I noticed she was having contractions. I made it clear to my wife she wasn't making it the whole weekend before she delivered. And Dad's right. I pretty much knew it. And her older sister's here. She actually called off at work, which is something my oldest daughter doesn't usually do. She's a workhorse. She's like her dad. She's like her dad and she's like her brothers. And like her mom. I mean, we're all workhorses. So, but anyway, if y'all can't tell, I'm extremely exhausted. And at 11 o'clock, I take medications that make me drowsy. So that's really going to be interesting. Oh, you got 4. We would actually have more than the 3. She miscarried her first child years ago. And then my older son, he had a girlfriend that was pregnant. And he lived in a different state. And that state doesn't give the dad options of whether the woman can keep the baby or whatever, and she's kind of made it clear that she wasn't going to give birth to the child, that she wasn't going to lose her figure, so she ended up aborting the child. That was quite a few years ago. So without even asking him, he'd have gladly have took the child in. He's a dad now. I mean, he's got a daughter now. His daughter's our oldest granddaughter. She is almost 4 and sassy. She is sassy. And they all drop the grandkids off at the house and they give these little rules of don't buy them this, don't give them that. And you think Pop Pop's going to listen? I don't listen for shit. I mean, and then I get a kick out of them because they'll call, hey, how's Amari doing? Hey, how's Cambry doing? I'm like, well, I don't drink or anything. I give them shit. I'm like, well, they're in the liquor cabinet and I hope they save me a drop. But I just like to give the parents a hard time. And I don't listen to them. If they tell me, they're like, every time you go to the store, you don't have to buy the kids something. It's not your money, for one. And 2, I'll do what I want. I'm their grandfather. And then my oldest son, my granddaughter, she's one of those kind of kids. I was the type of dad when my kids were young. If they wanted a tree house or if they wanted a playhouse or if they wanted something like that, I made them build it themselves. I didn't go out and buy this shit. My granddaughter wanted a playhouse. She wanted a pink playhouse with a purple heart. Or it had a heart like above the door or something. She wanted it. It wasn't cheap. And my son's like, well, you used to make us build our own crap. How come you're going to go buy her a playhouse? I'm like, maybe you should have been a grandchild. My grandkids get away with everything. And one is 3 and one is 2. And now we're fixing to have a brand new one. So, and this is the first one we're going to get to actually see part of being born. When Cambry was born, she was born the year of COVID. So they didn't let anybody up at the hospital. And then when my daughter gave birth to Amari, they lived in a different state, so we didn't get to be part of that. So this is the first grandchild we get to be part of being available. I mean, we were just a couple of minutes away when our oldest granddaughter was born, but her mom was in labor with her for almost 2 days. They had a really tough time on the delivery with that. So, but she's still sassy. She'll come up to me and she'll say, "Pop, you got any extra change?" "No, baby, I don't have any extra change. I've got money in my wallet." I said, "Sometimes Ninny puts change in my wallet. You want to check see if Ninny put change in my wallet?" She'll open my wallet and see a 1 or a 5 or whatever, and she'll grab some money out and she'll be like, You has money. It's not nice to lie." And I'm like, "You're a little butthole. You asked for change. You didn't ask for bills. So now you're acting like your grandmother." So, but hey, I'm excited about this, guys. I mean, I know I'm wore out, but I'm extremely excited. It's just the circle of life, you know. And I've been teasing his mom and dad, and told them that we're gonna let him be with them for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna come snatch him up and take him to the casino with me. They're like, "Take him to the casino." I'm like, "Yeah." Well, I said, "I'm not taking the other two. I'm afraid the other two will push the buttons. I don't have to worry about him pushing buttons." But I'm just giving them a hard time. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Okay. Well, go get Lisa some braces then. I mean, this isn't about a dental plan. This is about me being in a hospital about my to a kid. So, scroll up. You're on the wrong platform, buddy. I was flooded with trolls earlier. I had people actually asking me if I was going to bite the umbilical cord off. Can you believe that shit? People are just strange. And then I had someone ask if I was rich. Then I had someone said that I was an asshole that I allowed my wife to take herself to the hospital and I wasn't there. And I'm like, it's not my wife, it's my daughter. And she didn't take herself to the hospital. She had a ride. So, anyway. But as the day goes on, I'll update everyone, either with a video or a live. Appreciate y'all coming in. And hope Lisa gets the braces she needs. Thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next video. If you're at the casino, you don't win if you don't spin. Pop out.